Hey, my name is Joel Moret.
And I'm Jacob Moret, and we host a podcast called Randoms.
As the title suggests, we have a conversation about random topics selected by a random topic generator.
That's right. Each episode will feature an unscripted conversation between the two of us.
Hey, yo, it's the Moret Boys again.
Hello. ¿Cómo
How you
estás?
doing?
How you doing?
So we're back for another episode of Randoms.
Episode 2.
All right, so we're just going to jump right to it. Random generated question. Here we go. What is the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Oh, this is an easy one, bro. This is a we eating.
Well, no, listen. We could take 20 minutes talking about crazy things that people eat. But I'm gonna let you go first because I went first last.
Yeah, you did.
Then
but
I'm gonna let you
I'm saying
handle
like we ate a lot of things.
Yeah, we eat a lot of things.
Out of the 18 years of living with this man, this beautiful, gorgeous person.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Gracias.
Yeah, bro, we ate a lot of things.
Yeah,
And we could talk about a lot. I mean, we could start off with Florida, or we could start off with...
Well, I'm going to let you start off, Britt. For
right.
you, what is the strangest thing that you ever eaten?
So, I don't think it's strange. Can I say 2 or can I say 1?
Start with 1 and then jump to the next.
All right. So, frog legs. You remember frog legs. You do. You remember that day as if it was yesterday. Mm-hmm. Yo, I think that was banging. I think that frog leg tasted like a spicy fillet from Chick-fil-A, bro. Like
Chick-fil-A does smack. Shout out to Chick-fil-A.
Yo, and that frog leg was huge. Like, dude, it was like...
Maybe it was like a toad.
Nah.
I think toads are bigger.
But why would... Oh, yeah, probably. A toad, maybe. But that was good. That one was really good. That's all I remember.
That is strange.
It tasted like a spicy fillet.
Ooh, spicy fillet.
Spicy fillet.
Well, you know what? I'm going to just put my 2 cents in on that one because I had it too.
Exactly.
For me, when I ate that frog leg, I want to say it tasted like chicken and fish at the same time.
That's what you tasted?
Yeah, it was like breaded. It was like it was a breaded leg, which was kind of weird. It almost looked like a baby human leg. I don't want to sound weird like we eat babies, but it was just so awkward because like you can grab it and you can move it and you can see like the muscle like just
like it jumped right when they got it.
And you can see the muscles contract and expand. Like it was so weird. But Mom was the one who kind of got us to, let's give it a shot.
I was banging.
Let's give it a shot. But I'm going to, we ate that at a Chinese restaurant.
That closed down. Yo, that just to say a lot.
That should say a lot.
We probably did not. That probably wasn't a frog, for all we know.
Yeah, touche. Like I don't know. Listen, I've eaten a lot of chicken in my life, and yeah, I'm not even gonna say that. But like when you go there and they're like you're eating that chicken like tastes sweet different. And sour chicken, and they look like
they don't add up.
It don't add up. I'm just saying that. Listen, I'm Puerto Rican. We eat chicken like every other day, whether it's breast, whether it's chicken wings, chicken drumsticks. The texture at these places, like General Tso chicken, for example, that's not chicken. That's my opinion. But anyways, anything else you want to add about that? About them frog legs? Like,
nah, they were just good. If I had Chick-fil-A sauce with that, I think it'll be 10 out of 10. I think it'll be 10 out of 10.
Jacob rates a 10 out of 10. I want to say. For me, rating that, the rate factor, I want to say is 5 out of 10. Only because it just wigged me out. I think it's because it's like, yo, I'm eating a frog leg, bro.
Okay,
like,
so now what if it, like, in your mind, you didn't know it was a frog leg?
Like if it was shredded.
Somebody gave it to you. They're like, yo, try this.
I would say that whoever seasoned it and however it's cooked, it tasted like chicken and fish at the same time. Like I would have just been like, wow, like what seasoning did you? Maybe they use like fish oil to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like fried in fish oil. I don't know. I probably would have been like, maybe, I probably would have scored it a little higher. I don't know. I just don't like the mix of like chicken and fish together. So I don't think it'd be a 10 out of 10.
Nah, I was banging. Well, I was like, what, 7?
Yeah, Jacob thinks frog legs
that
are
was
good.
So
you know what? We should order frog legs one day and just
eat it.
Maybe do like a live YouTube and then just be like, watch us eating frog legs and just
that'd be great.
Look at our reaction.
That'd be great, actually.
You did say that you had another one. What's the other strange thing?
Florida.
You
remember this, bro.
Bruh.
It was like gum. That's how we ate alligators.
Yeah, deep fried alligator.
No, and the trippy part is that they had alligators outside. So we know that was real. Like, it had to be them.
Yeah.
Like we were eating their little brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
But that was nasty. That one was nasty. That was real strange. It literally tasted like raw meat. Like if raw meat was edible. Like that's how it tasted. You grubbed on it, man. Why you saying?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Mom grubbed on that.
Yo, y'all were eating it like it was chicken nuggets,
Mom and the girls tore it up. I had one, and I was just like, I can't do it.
I couldn't. Yo, that was nasty.
And listen, I'm gonna tell you what. For me, so Jacobs thinks it's nasty, and he says to him it was like gum.
Bro, it was like gum. So like, I was legit. Why should I be chewing that hard and that long on chicken? That's how it was, man.
So now, see that one though. And I'm gonna tell you why I rate it really low. And for me, and the chewiness of it was rough. That I'm a texture freak, and the chewy was rough. But the problem with that meat was that number one, it wasn't seasoned, or if they did, it didn't taste seasoned. So it was like if they used salt, it was a little bit. And then the batter that they used to fry this thing in was just like because it just tastes like, I don't know. I mean, like flour.
Yeah.
So it was like it wasn't seasoned batter, so they didn't put no salt, no pepper, no cayenne, no spices, no like dress it up and make it like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you was making, deep fried chicken, you know what I mean? Like it was not that. So when I bit into it, and like Jacob says, it's like you're chewing for 20 minutes because you're scared that if you swallow, you're gonna choke, and you're trying to break it down with your teeth and your saliva.
Yeah, your jaw shouldn't be hurting after eating chicken.
And then there's like no flavor. So when Jacob says it tastes like raw meat, yes, you got the meat, the flavor of, it's hard to explain. Maybe swamp, right? Because that's what they're in. I mean, I don't want to say it because
disgusting.
It's the obvious. But that too had like a fishy flavor, but it wasn't fishy. It was like murky, if that makes sense. Because it was just, it's like earthy. Let's call it earthy. Yeah, that makes sense.
Tastes like earth. It tastes like dirt.
Yeah, it was just so awkward. Now, if it was breaded, like you made the best deep fried chicken wings on earth. If it was breaded that way, I'm gonna flip it. If it was breaded like you said, like the spicy chicken from Chick-fil-A,
like Chick-fil-A,
and then you give me a little side of the Chick-fil-A sauce, I'll dip it in that. This smack. They'll be like the Chick-fil-A nugget.
That was
like
smack.
Chick-fil-A gator nugget. That's what.
But it was legit. Like if they killed the little alligator.
Yes.
Cleaned the blood and just fed it to people. Like they ain't even put no love into it.
So the batter, when you fry something, it gets brown and golden
nice
and whatever.
Golden, like
it was pale. The breading was pale.
That's not okay.
When you bit into it, the meat was pale.
That's
so it was
okay.
just.
That's not okay.
Yeah, mine's tore it up.
That was a negative 10 out of 10.
I'll give it a 10 out of 10 if it was in the Chick-fil-A. What do you call it?
Chick-fil-A sauce and the batter. Yeah, the coder.
Yo, shout out Chick-fil-A. They should be our sponsor.
Heck yeah.
Anyways, talking about sponsors, I want to give a shout out to Fiverr. Yes.
Fiverr.
Let's go. Our affiliate sponsor. If you don't know what Fiverr is, it's literally a whole world of freelance talent at your fingertips. And what that means is that if you need a graphic designer, if you need a content writer, you need someone that could develop websites like I do. See, the problem with me is I don't do it cheap. I'm gonna be honest. If you need a logo from me, I'm gonna minimum is $150 starting.
Yep.
But what the cool thing about Fiverr is that you got people from all over the world, where to them an American dollar is like, 100 of theirs.
Yep.
You can get a nice logo made for $15-$20 with everything that you need, vector files, everything. But the cool thing about Fiverr, it's that a lot of things start at $5. Is everything $5? No. But shout out to Fiverr. Right now, what we did is we paid $5 for them or for someone, a freelancer, to kind of put us on rank on iTunes. And
he's doing a great job.
I just got an email today. We just went up 73 points. So yeah, we're like not top 100, but we're in rank 115 for comedy and improv on iTunes. Let's go. So I want you to know that Fiverr. Now, you're gonna help us out, right? So what we ask from you is if you need these types of services. I mean, even just go check it out. There's gonna be the link on our show notes, and that link is an affiliate link. And if you did get like some type of service or anything like that,
let us know.
They will get a little cut, not from you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pay us for allowing you to come and check them out. So check out Fiverr. It's Fiverr. The link is gonna be on the show notes. Only 30 seconds. Go to the show notes, click on it, boom. And then just, spread the love so we can get some cash.
Spread the love.
And the cash is going to go back into the podcast because, this takes a lot of energy and money to make. So, Fiverr. Now, my turn. What is the craziest thing I've ever eaten? So, as you can see or heard, or watched, right? Because we're watching on YouTube now. Okay, shout out.
Hey, shout out to you.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Randoms Podcast.
Randoms the podcast.
Oh, Randoms the Podcast.
Randoms the podcast.
Randoms the Podcast.
Yes.
On YouTube.
In the world.
In the world.
Full of random podcasts.
Full of random guys.
There are two men.
There's two men.
Named Joel
And Jacob. And they sit in front of a computer. And they click on a random generator. And they just speak about random topics.
with random mics and random lights.
Coming soon
2022.
to a YouTube channel near you.
We should be sports like
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
commentator.
Anyways, we just
We went off
way off. Anyway, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Randoms the Podcast. We're gonna start doing these episodes so you could watch them. I think that's gonna be fun. And eventually, we want to have some live shows and maybe have someone call in with a random question, or maybe have a guest and ask them a random question. But yeah, so the craziest thing I've ever eaten. So Jacob told you, I ate frog legs, I ate gator with him. When I was a kid.
Here we go.
We lived in a time where, my pops and my moms was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Shout out to Mama and Lole.
Yeah, shout out to the grandparents. These people, my dad was a gangbanger and did all this crazy stuff. But that's his testimony, his story. But man's, for whatever reason, he got drunk. And with my uncle, and I don't condone drinking. I think it just leads to bad things. And I'm going to explain why. They decided to go to a reservoir here where we live. And I ain't going to say where because, you can get in trouble. But they ended up catching a snapping turtle.
Oh, God. Wait, a snapping turtle over here.
Bruh, a snapping turtle in these murky waters of a reservoir, right? And these dudes, for whatever reason, I see it, right? What is that? And my pops was like, yeah. So then he starts inviting people in the hood, like, yo, we're about to do a cookout. And all of a sudden, the snapping turtle doesn't exist. And I just see the shell. Like, days later, I see the shell. My uncle is painting it, right? He puts the Puerto Rican flag on it. For y'all don't know, we from Puerto Rico. Let's go. Shout out Boricua. My uncle's, and I'm like, and I'm literally, again, I was little. And I'm like, I'm looking at my uncle, I'm like, it was like 2 or 3, bro. Like, they caught multiple. And I'm like, my uncle's painting this, and my uncle's a really good painter. And I put A and B together. I'm like, wait a minute. We had a barbecue. There's snapping turtle shells. And I want to say to this day, I want to say, I'm not even lying, either my mom or my uncle has these shells, and we're gonna ask them after this podcast, and we chit chat about that. But so years later, I asked my parents, and they start laughing. So my dad decided to cook them things.
Oh my gosh!
So they chop up these turtles, and I remember because they ended up pulling out like a little kiddie pool, and we were in like this long yard. It was like a driveway, and there's people's music banging, the girls going, and I thought it was pernil. And for you guys that speak English don't know, pernil is pork shoulder. So we love Puerto Ricans love pork shoulder. You have a birthday, you get a pork shoulder. Yep. Christmas, pork shoulder. Thanksgiving, you think you can eat turkey? No, you eating pork shoulder.
Exactly.
That's our turkey,
dude. For real. Valentine's Day, New Year's, all of it.
So I'm eating, bro, and it was, I ain't gonna lie, it was succulent. You ever get like that charred meat with the because you use the coals of what do you call those, bro? I can't even think.
I don't even know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
When you do a grill, bro, when you buy those little like coal cubes.
Coal cube. Oh, yeah, the charcoal.
Wow.
Minecraft. See? Shout out to Minecraft, bro.
Yo, Minecraft is garbage.
Minecraft is awesome. Minecraft is awesome.
We're not talking about Minecraft.
Listen, now we got to come back to this because Minecraft is the great. Yo, Minecraft is the greatest game. If you don't play Minecraft, shame on you,
Call of Duty.
You might as well eat alligator.
No, Battlefield. Those are games.
Yeah, those are fun. But look at Battlefield now. No, ain't nobody playing that no more.
Yeah, because Vanguard's on. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, and Minecraft too. Egg Wars. Come on, bro. You got to try it. You can't act until you try it.
8-bit. Whatever. Anyways, like
back
I was saying.
Back to the question. Wow, that made me break a ill sweat.
Yeah, because it's garbage. All right.
Cry.
Yeah. So we ate turtle, bro. So I asked my parents to confirm. Sure enough, we ate turtle. That is just crazy. So for me, that is the craziest thing I've ever felt that I've eaten. But I still want to say that there's other things. And I'm going to tell you because we're Spanish, and I know my Spanish people are going to hate us. But in our culture, there's crazy things that people eat, like arroz dulce.
That's nasty.
And what that means is candied rice. I kid you not.
That's nasty.
They boil rice, like make it like, and I know a lot of you like that Spanish rice, so don't front. But imagine taking that white rice and then for whatever reason they're candying it with like cinnamon or something, and they drop raisins in it, and then they eat it like a snack.
Like, isn't that ajo con leche too?
No,
They do the same
that's
thing.
another one. Arroz con leche.
Ugh.
That's another weird thing.
Yo,
I try
mom
to
likes that. Mom likes
eats
that.
anything,
Mom
bro.
likes that. That's
Mom's cuckoo, bro. Like sometimes she's cooking, she's like, try this. I'm like weary. I'm like, it's poison. What are you trying
all
to
right.
do?
Honestly, now I have to ask.
Wait, arroz con leche. I'm gonna tell you what that is.
Yeah, say it
It's
first.
it's literally white rice, right? And you boil it in water. If you don't know how to make rice, we don't buy like the box rice.
Nah,
we
buy
take the
legit
rice. And then
Goya.
we usually boil it in water, salt, whatever. You boil this in milk.
Ew. Ah, that's nasty.
You make a soup
That's nasty.
of
That's
rice and
nasty.
milk. And
That's
some people
nasty.
put salt, and some people put
That
sugar,
is
some people put
nasty,
cinnamon.
man.
Listen, the day it was given to me, I was a little kid. They're like, put salt. I put salt. Put sugar. I put sugar.
Ew.
Put cinnamon. I put cinnamon. I was gagging.
That is nasty, man.
Whoever eats that is crazy.
That is nasty.
Crazy. What else?
That
What you
is
gonna say?
nasty. Okay, so remember when we were younger, right? We first moved here. Is it true she put peanut butter in chicken, bro? Is it true?
So what happened was Jacob,
Is it?
because I have this thing where when mom cooks and she wants to explore, like I immediately just start like, all right,
Would cry.
What you make? How'd you make it?
He has ticks. when it
Yeah, and
comes
it's
to
just
that.
like, yo, can we keep it simple? Yo, just give me white rice,
Right,
give me
yep,
some beans, give me a fried pork chop,
and
give me a fried chicken
yep,
wing. I'll
call it
do
a day.
chicken breast. I'm not
Call
a big
it
fan.
a day.
I'm good with that, bro. Give me some fried plantains
Yep.
on the side,
Yup.
sweet banana. I mean, but when you want to explore, right? So mom now wants to make some oven chicken, and it's like, oh, it's different. It's not your typical Puerto Rican food, and I'm like, yo, I just want to keep it humble.
Legit.
Just keep it humble, mom. Nope. So she said, "Oh, I made it with peanut butter," and the kids believed it, but no, she didn't. But I tell you
Okay.
what, she's made meat with mayonnaise, bro.
Oh, that's nasty.
Bro,
that is
bro.
nasty. No, she does corn with the mayo and the stuff like that
tagine.
too.
But listen, she made baked, and I was just like, Sonny, right? I mean, and I'm just like,
Mom,
and mom could tell you, she's like,
scientist
and every time she
status,
sees
yo.
me, she's like, I'm not gonna cook anymore.
Yeah, she gonna hear this and be like, "Dad, y'all bashing me."
Nah, it's out of love. She knows
No,
it.
she know you love.
Cause she
her.
go back and she cook for her daddy. It's all
Exactly.
good.
And her
She
son.
know how it goes. And
Not
her
just
son
for
and
you.
her daughters.
Dad,
and for
yep,
her.
and for her.
But I'm like, something ain't right. And then it's like I think my middle one, who always has my
Jasmine.
back. Shout out to Jasmine.
Shout
She
out
got
to
my
me.
back.
Be it-
That's my mini me. So she was just like, yeah, mom made it with mayonnaise, and I'm having a fit. You know what I'm saying? Now I taste the mayonnaise.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's
mom,
a mental thing.
yeah, it's a mental thing, right? So mom's like, well, mayonnaise makes it juicy. I'm like, bro, it's like I'm not a big fan of mayo. Like if I'm gonna eat mayo on a sandwich, I don't want the mayo oozing out because that's just nasty. I just want put mayo on one side of the bread,
Yep.
get my ham, my cheeks, get my lettuce, what tomato, whatever. Just don't overdo it.
That.
But I think that's
Snapping
the
turtle.
strangest things for me was turtle. For you like the frog legs.
I
I think
like
for
frog
you
legs.
the alligator was kind of.
Alligator was.
I want to
cute,
say a turtle is part of that family. You know what I mean? So we had some reptiles. I'd be curious to know what people.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah,
what
what's
you
strange
guys
things. So
eat.
put it in the
Comment
comments on
below or
YouTube. I think
something,
we'd be interested to hear what your story is regarding what's the nastiest thing you've eaten. Well, yeah, I think this is it, man. We're not gonna keep it too much longer. This is Randoms, the podcast. You know, this is the Moret Boys,
The
man.
Moret Boys.
So until next time, catch us. Subscribe, man. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You could even go on
YouTube.
Spreaker. Go to our website,
yeah,
randomspodcast.com.
Yes.
You can hear our episodes there, and the links to subscribe are there, so it's a lot more easier than trying to search it up. So, yeah, go to randomspodcast.com, and you'll see everything you need to know about us and how to subscribe and how to listen to our podcast. Until next time, man.
Bye-bye.